Squad, Joe, listen to this pod show. Worldwide, bro, you know how the vibe go. Facts and law, we give it to you real and raw. Facts and law, yeah, we give it to you real and raw. Real and raw, real and raw.
Good energy, good people. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Outlaw, and we are here on the Facts and Law Pod Show. It's a pod show, not a podcast. You need to see this fly. And right now, I'm here with a few guests, and as well as my homie A1. Y'all see him. Y'all know he Facts and Law family. He's back. You know what I'm saying? What you doing today, bro?
Man, you know, it's your favorite internet troll.
Let's go.
We're going to troll some shit. We're going to have some great conversations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We're going to give it to you how we feel.
Yeah, man. You know, he feeling
I'm happy
in.
to be here once again.
Guest hosting, though. He's not a guest. He's guest hosting.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So
Appreciate the alley-oop.
Yeah, you know, gonna do some things, you know, Facts taking care of some business, handling his shit. So we gonna continue to handle this shit. Y'all know what I'm saying? Now listen, if you are not following us, shame on you. You know what I'm saying? It's the Facts Aloud Pod Show. We are on every platform. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, not Twitter, but you know what I'm saying, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all follow us. It's free to do it. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit.
And share
if you want
shit.
all that. When you get them comments, just know I'm gonna be on your ass back if you talking that crazy shit. I enjoy it. I got time. You know what I'm saying? I do what I want. I sit at the desk all day and I got time, motherfucker, and I talk real good shit, as y'all know. But to my left, we're gonna start off with Miss Caprice. Tell everybody a little bit about you and how you ended up here on the Facts and Law Pod Show.
Okay, well, first of all, thank you for the invite. I appreciate it.
For sure.
Good vibes, good energy. Well, everybody here.
Yep.
So I'm Caprice Williams. I'm a writer, director, producer. And I met Law because my premiere was just like, November 9th, a couple weeks ago. And somebody was like, he's dope. You need to try to get in tune with him, see if he can come out, do media for the premiere. And we connected. He was genuine. He came out and did what he said he was going to do. So
let's get it.
I saw that on Instagram.
Yeah, you know.
saw that at the
school. And my alma mater, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm like, hold on, I got to see who in this building doing some shit and they ain't even called a brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, let me see what's to it. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? We had a chance to connect. Y'all got to make sure, be on the lookout for Jada.
Yes.
Your film coming soon. You know what I'm saying? Working on that platform, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely a good film. Right here, shot in Chicago, by Chicago. You know what I'm saying?
Right away.
And good film. So y'all be seeing that soon. And then also to the left, we have Miss Lily. Tell them a little bit about you and how you ended up here on the Facts and Law Pod Show.
So I am Lily. I met Law through his co-host, and we did a podcast a few years ago, whatever, but we just always stayed in contact via social media. I just like to talk shit. So like I don't be out there promoting nothing like that. I just like to talk shit and have a good time and good vibes. Met this beautiful young lady. We gotta share info because
Absolutely.
I really want to see your movie. That sounds dope.
We got another premiere coming up on the 29th.
Girl, I love it.
In Inglewood, yep.
Uh-oh, so you got a little shook there.
I used to live there. But okay, I'll show up. But no, I just like to talk shit, and I'm just, happy to be here. I appreciate the invite. Thank you.
Yeah. So, we're going to have a little bit of fun, you know what I'm saying, A1? You know what I'm saying? I know you had a couple things you want to bring up and see where it takes the conversation. Yeah. What's up, bro?
Man, so I had a question for the ladies. Do you feel as though that the quantities that a man possesses has now in this society outweighed the qualities or lack thereof of a man?
I'm gonna just be honest.
Make you go,
I think you should break that down a little bit because I don't think I'm catching what you're putting down.
Nowadays I feel as though the society that we living in and the way the society is geared toward, the quantities and the things that a man achieves and acquires has become more sufficient than the actual value that he himself possesses. The things that he possesses mean more than him. And I believe so, and not in all cases, but I believe this generation of society has made that more important than actually the man himself. So do you feel as though the quantity of things that a man has acquired has now outweighed the quality of the man?
Can I ask the question?
To
make sure I'm understanding correctly. Are you saying that, like, say somebody just stumbled onto millions of YouTube and they ain't crap, they ain't shit, but they got a lot of money. They got a nice car. So they ain't shit. They mind ain't developed right. They just ain't shit. They cheating on you, and women are still just flocking to them because they got money. So
Exactly.
So the quality of the man ain't crap, but he can provide for me. So I'm going to go for him because he can provide for me.
Or bring you light and attention.
Right. And I do think that is a thing. I do know, like, I be watching YouTube and stuff. You ever see them videos where the guy is, they baiting the girl and she's walking and she got a little fake fat ass and he's like, oh, you know, hey, how you doing? What's your name? I got a man. And then he go to his Ferrari and she like, wait. Oh, sorry. Wait. And then next thing you know, she wants to talk to him because he has a Ferrari or a Lamborghini. So I do believe that TV, social media, and all that is making it seem like these people are quality men and they are not, and then that's making it the standard. So a lot of women of substance are like, well, shit, fuck it. I've been in the trenches. Fuck it. I'm just gonna date this no shit nigga because he could pay all my bills. I do see that. I do see that. So yes, yeah, women are settling for less because they want their bills paid. Shit, groceries high as fuck.
What you think?
Of course, it depends on the individual. And if we speaking specific to ourselves, you asked us a direct question, right? Like, how do we feel?
Thank you, baby.
Oh, excuse me.
No, that's right. You good.
No, like, it doesn't matter. If you're not a good person, like, at heart, and if you don't treat me right, it don't matter what you bring to me, because I could get it myself. And if I don't have it now, I know eventually if it was meant for me to have it, God would give it to me. So, no, it's okay. I suffer
like
without it.
Has made that a thing?
I feel like it depends on what world you're living in, because I got a lot of friends that live in reality. Like, my friends work regular 9 to 5s. They family live 9 to 5s. They all, you know, nurses, whatever. Some people probably work at, like, a school teacher. You know, they have regular jobs, and these are regular, they live in regular lives. Then in another world, you got people who want to put on this front for, like, social media, and they live in a life that's maybe more extravagant and things like that. Or not even just broke financially, but just broke spiritually. Like a lot of and it's like I've dabbled in both worlds, and I'm very comfortable in the world. Well, in reality, like social media, cool, it's fun and games, but
reality.
Yeah, I try to stay grounded in that reality. So
absolutely. No, I'd rather have a guy that works hard than have a guy. And money is fun, I'm sure, but I'd rather have somebody that's going to be a good role model for my son and motivates me. And maybe because I'm 41, maybe that's it. But I'd rather
generational gap.
Yeah, I'd rather have a good man. Like, I'd rather have an affectionate man, a man that speaks energy into me, than have a motherfucker that always got a camera in his face. Like, the fuck?
Valid.
No, I want to feel protected.
Whoa. Some of us end up with a camera in our face.
No.
Work. Look, I'm joking.
You keep your family separate from this. It's not like, oh, let me hug my wife. Picture. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But so now, my opinion on his question, I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think that has anything to do with today. It's a man has always been valued by what he can provide, right? A man can treat you as good as he wants to, but if that nigga is not working and doing nothing, he's not going to be valuable to you. He's going to be a burden, right? A man sleeping, you getting up going to work, and he at the crib not doing nothing, but he treats you good. No, you've been there. I'm saying, but you've been there. You ain't there now. His ass gone, right? Because a man is valued by what he can actually provide, right? Yeah, that's when you start to see your value. A man, I always say it, a man doesn't make something of himself so he can say, oh, I take care of myself. No, a man looks to be able to provide, to take care of a family, to do these things. Whereas, always on the flip side, when a woman makes something of herself, it's so she can be independent. So she's not looking to go and take care of a nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's just not how we're wired.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, the different things that a man accomplishes does give him some sort of value to women because, oh, if he can take care of all this, then he handling his business. He can take care of me and my kids and so on. If we are to have kids, you look for a provider. That's our main thing. And if a man isn't providing, you're probably not in a real position to call yourself a man.
But what if he's a provider, but he's an abuser at the same time?
I mean,
so that's a quality thing,
not
just quantity.
If
'Cause
he's
he
an
has
abuser,
the quantity,
yeah.
but he's not quality.
But what
But
I'm
some
saying
women
is that's
nowadays
a
will
separate
take that
thing.
shit. No, because some nowadays you have a one like prime example, Diddy. Poor quality, but abundance in quality.
Mm-hmm.
And women have dealt with this motherfucker since what fucking 90s, and they've hid all of the bad qualities, but accepted that quantity. And now look at the shit that's come from that.
They're still getting paid apparently.
Yeah, he did just get caught with some shit in
I'm saying they still. What I'm saying is they still getting paid. Look, my thing is this. You know, you hear all these people or people that say, "Oh, I want this and I want that and I want this and that." That comes with it's gonna be some work.
There's gonna be some shit with
It's
that.
something that comes with that.
Yeah.
Everything that you get comes with something. If you're gonna be a motherfucking multi-billionaire, you're not gonna sleep much. You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have a lot of time to play nice with the kids and to do this, that. Sometimes you have to choose what you're gonna do. Now, in order to live that lifestyle that they were living, they had to go through some bullshit. You can say, fuck that, I'm out on this, I'm out of here, but you lose out on the bi-coastal cribs and the Bentleys and the world trips. And sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Are you speaking about, you talking about a woman?
Yeah, I'm saying in general, not just a woman.
I don't
I'm
want to be
saying
a freak out.
Whoever's on the other end of,
yeah, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Put your dick
It's usually something that you're gonna have to deal with if you want everything. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Sometimes
that's
it's sacrifice does come into play, and they could easily walk away and say, you know what, I'm done with this. But you get what you're giving up.
But there's no yin without the yang, so I
You know
get
what I'm
the
saying?
point.
So you know, it's just like.
But at the same time,
But that's why,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Thank you, baby. With Diddy, he a powerful dude. Like, y'all have to understand that some of these women wanted stardom, and especially in the 90s and stuff, it was different. They didn't have social media, and you couldn't do all this stuff by yourself. So he knew a lot of people. He had police on his payroll. He had judges, all that. So he could be whooping your ass and making you do all this sexual stuff and saying, I'm going to blackball you. And then they get scared.
He really
You know what I'm saying? Like, he really was a hip-hop thug. Like, he really was.
But my thing is, look, we knew. I don't want to say we knew this, but I know I've heard these stories about Diddy.
I've been through this.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
People, like my thing is, you gotta remember, like what
man,
you dealing with. Like, here's the thing: this not heavy as the head that wears the crown. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of bullshit that come with being up there. You don't get to the top without stepping on some necks. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you see it come out.
Have
and that's
y'all
what happened with
rewatched
him.
Making the Band?
He was doing some wild shit.
It's
And that's
crazy watching it now.
Listen, y'all, all you got to do is look at Dave Chappelle's skit. That shit is so funny because it's
real.
Accurate.
breast milk. The reason why it's funny is because the
it's
truth
real.
in it. You know what I'm saying?
That's-
Like, come
that's
on,
We
real.
didn't
yo.
think we thought it was a joke
That
then, but
shit
now
is
we
real.
Did
play
we?
it back
I
it's like it's real.
Look, he was exaggerating what we saw him making a band, not
But-
realizing that this shit is really, it ain't that far from
What
the
they-
When you
truth.
watch
Yeah.
it now, you like,
But
oh,
what they
shit.
tell you, the greatest joke always got some truth in it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? And that
Absolutely.
nigga Dave Chappelle put the truth in that shit, dog.
Absolutely.
And I mean, look,
That shit was crazy.
I understand he was powerful, but at the same time, somebody got to say
well, I
enough is enough.
mean, you always
'Cause
got to pay your debt. It's always going to come.
That's
the
a
He
fact.
paying it
Because
now.
y'all realize if he would have cut that check beforehand, before she put that indictment out,
And
none of this shit
None
would
of
be
this shit
out.
would
That's a
come out.
fact.
You know what I'm saying?
he
If he would have cut
lied.
that 30,
He fucked around and lied.
And what it was he thought that she wasn't her voice wasn't gonna mean shit.
Exactly.
Because it's Cassie. Everybody knows she's not to be bogus, and respect her and her people, but she wasn't the most talented. She couldn't sing.
she was pretty.
She was just pretty.
Yep.
You feel me?
Yeah, because her
And
live
then you got to
show-
think about how he acquired her. He stole her from what's the boy name? Ryan Leslie.
Ryan Leslie, and that was his girl at the time.
That was his girlfriend.
Yeah.
And she lied.
He took her to Diddy to get her a deal.
So and here's my thing. We gotta remember, bro. We gotta stop. Look, sometimes when you make those choices, you think she ain't hurt people along the way to get to where she got.
They
Yeah.
say she was a motherfucker too, though.
That's what I'm saying,
They
bro.
say she
That's
was
the
a
thing.
motherfucker.
So
She
we
wasn't
gotta.
kicking a motherfucker while they was already down.
Yeah, she was kicking
No,
Literally.
they
in the
say
back.
they-
Yeah,
no,
in the
they-
back of the
not-
head
not
when
in the back of
his
the
back
head,
was
but
turned.
they
No,
say
I'm
she-
dead at like.
But no, they say she was a jealous motherfucker. She would punch that motherfucker in his face in front of everybody.
Everybody-
They
they
say
was
she was.
Bro,
They was together with that shit. They was all on drugs,
Bro,
allegedly.
listen.
Allegedly.
But allegedly, he was forcing her to do these drugs.
Shit.
No, bro.
Can't no motherfucker make you sniff no cocaine.
You feel me?
I don't give a
You
fuck
could
what
have all the
I
fun
do
you
not
want
need
and not
I
have
done
to do the
seen
cocaine.
a lot of movies when they go, oh shit, yeah.
Not
was
only
good.
that, my thing is, look, I've been in parties where people, look, if you don't want to smoke or drink, you don't.
You don't.
Yeah.
You just
Right.
don't. You can still have a good time
Yeah.
and do all the
You
same
do not
wild
need to do all
shit.
that.
For sure.
Like, you know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
So it's like, come on, man, we got to stop making these adults that were in a 10-year tumultuous drug-fueled relationship have all these excuses for their actions. You know what I'm saying? They was doing all kind of shit back and forth. You know what I'm saying? Look, it is what it is. He gonna have to pay for it. She's sitting pretty with her $30 million that she got with her husband that she, you know what I'm saying?
With
Come
the
on,
personal trainer he set
man. Yeah,
up with.
he set it up.
Jesus.
He like, look, whew, these people mad at him.
The nigga
We
that
can
was
get
the
him now.
nigga you paid the stretcher was really stretching.
The
him.
stretcher. Same thing with
Y'all ain't
Brady.
right.
Same thing with Tom Brady.
Yeah, you got to be more careful.
He ain't give a fuck.
He didn't.
He was like, man, I'm going back to play ball. You know what I'm saying? So,
But like, my thing my thing is like, and again, this goes to another question that I actually had. It was like, where do you draw the line with these emotional men?
Yeah, because what's
'Cause-
wrong with you, Heifer? You mad again?
No, because
Can
it
I
was
stand
like,
emotional man.
because it was like with Diddy, right? But see, that's the thing, right? You see how you said you can't stand emotional men. But what do women always say? I want a man who can express his feelings.
It's a difference. Okay,
Emotion is emotion.
No, it's a difference. Like
It's the way you carry it out, though.
It's men that just bitch like a female. I can't. You know, but you could show your feelings to me, and you could be like, man, I ain't like how that made me feel. You know, you made me feel like I wasn't crap. Okay, I can get that, but man, you just always yelling at me, nigga. Fuck you.
That's different.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like that emotion I can't
So-
do. But you could be honest and tell me.
well, I guess I'm going to go there. So look, the reason why,
I guess I'm gonna go there.
the reason why a
Let
lot
me
of
pull
these
up a
men are emotional as hell because they're not being raised around men showing them how to be emotionally intelligent.
I would
To
agree.
me, emotional intelligence is when you are able to control your emotions. You don't have to whine every time something bothers you. You don't have to, storm off and all that and crying right now and
Kick
you
a
know what I'm saying?
motherfucker in the head.
That's not emotionally intelligent. When you're
And I agree.
emotionally intelligent, you know how to control your emotions. That's something I teach my son right now. He do all this fussing and huffing. Hey, get it together. Stand up straight. Calm down. Why are you crying? Is that going to change why you crying? No? Then stop it.
Knock that shit
Think
off.
about it. Figure it out. Figure it out. Count if you need to.
I ain't gonna
But
lie.
we not gonna do that.
My son does that, but he 9. But it's like I tell my son like he 9, but he almost 5 feet tall.
Mm-hmm.
You start whining and go do some push-ups. I need 15.
Yeah. Real talk.
Like, but see, with my first son, like, but see me like, and some people know this about me. Like, if you know me, like, my mom was a pimp. You know what I mean? So I grew up
You
different.
had a hell of a life.
Don't
didn't
be
you?
like, I'm
No,
intrigued.
not
I wanna
a
know.
matter.
Like, I need a book.
Not a matter.
Hell of a life.
She was a pretty ass woman, but she was real stoned down pimping.
Oh, she was.
You know what I mean? She only wanted a kid, so she had a baby with her best friend, which was my father. You know what I mean? She was already married to her bottom.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But like with my son, it was like,
Oh
yeah, for shit show.
shit.
You know what I mean?